Alright, what is going on, guys? Today we're going to be doing some interior lighting for the 240. I'm actually filming with a brand new lens that I just got yesterday, so let me know what you guys think of the quality down below. Let's jump right into it. So these are lights that came with, they're essentially light bars. They're just LED strips. You can see they got a bunch of them throughout the whole length of it. So I'll get into those a little bit more, but if you notice, we did get a bumper. We got a nice pig nose. And I don't know about you, but I didn't know that these were not vents. Like, I didn't know the air didn't pass through them from the factory. Like, I thought that that's just what it was. That was just to get extra cooling for the radiator. But no, it's literally not. Like, it's blocked off. Like, even if you pop these out, there's nothing there. But this will not stay as a pig nose. We're going to have to modify it pretty extensively. Going to cut essentially the entire bottom portion off. But that will be in its own video. But back to the lights. These lights are actually pretty crazy. They are 500 lumens, which is pretty bright for a little light like this. So they are going to be interior lights because we have none in the 240. Now you'd think that I would have thought of dome lights and interior lights when I did the chassis harness, and you would be wrong because I did not. I totally forgot about them, just like I totally forgot on the power and everything for the ECU. If you are thinking about doing a custom chassis harness for your S13, then definitely check that video out. I have links in there, I have timestamps, everything in there because it is a pretty long video, but I tried to walk through as best as I could. So definitely check that out if you need any help. But I forgot to do interior lights. So literally, like, the sun coming through there, that is my interior light. But that's about to change. That is why we got these. So for lighting up this passenger area, I think I have a pretty good idea. On this sunroof, we have those screws right there. And I think that I'm going to be able to use those screws to mount the light. Because the light has these clips right here, and they pop off and they have the hole in them. And it can slide throughout the entire length of it. I think we'll be able to pop those off and then use those bolts in there to mount them. And then we can just pop the light on. So change of plan. Once I got it up there, I realized how stupid that looked. It just didn't look right, so now it's right there. It's just zip tied there. And I think it's better. It's a little more hidden than right there, like it's behind your head. You're never gonna look at it. And it's angled forward so we can get all of this area lit up. So I think we're gonna be good right there. So now what we gotta do is run wires from there to our fuse box, which is right there. So before I run the wiring for it, I need to make sure that I can still reach that switch there that's on the light itself, because if I can't, then I'm just gonna have to reroute it to one of these switches on the switch panel. And that's not that big of a deal, but I need to know that before I start running wire, because you have to wire it differently if you're running it to a switch rather than just bringing power to the light. So let's see if I can still get it if I ever need to. Yeah, so we're good. We're gonna run it there. We're just gonna run power to it and then we're gonna call it good. So we had a slight change of plans. I now have the key in the ignition, so we got power on. And we got our light up there. As soon as we touch this, turn the light on. So we won't really be able to test to see how much it lights up until it's dark. So I'm just gonna clean everything up and then we will wait until it is nighttime. Alright, so it is a little darker now. It's not nighttime yet, but it is dark enough to where we can have pretty much the whole garage dark. So now we're gonna see how bright this interior light actually is. Alright, you can't really see anything right now, so let's turn the light on. It lights up pretty much everything, but it is a decent level of brightness. I'm also very happy with this lens because we are in a low light situation right now and it is doing very well. So very glad that I picked this up. And now if I want to film at night, you'll actually be able to see what I'm filming. There we go. Look at that. That's actually kind of cool how you can sort of see it from the top right up there. But yeah, the interior light is very good. I'm very happy with it. I am not going to be putting the second one on just because I don't really have another spot to put it. I was gonna have it shining the trunk area, but there isn't a whole lot of places to mount it. Okay, well now we can turn the lights back on. You can see the lights still on there. We can turn the car off and don't kill the battery. So now I don't really have a purpose for this light because there just isn't really a place to mount it, because it does come with these kind of crappy mounts, these little cheap clips that bend super easy. Like, look, and now it's bent. So these clips don't really hold the light that well, and this car is for sure going to be getting some abuse, so I cannot have the light just falling. That's why we have it zip tied. Zip ties are surprisingly well for holding things. It's honestly incredible some of the things that they keep up. Most people's bumpers are entirely held on by zip ties along with other body panels, which is pretty amazing when you think about it. So yeah, I don't really have a better mounting solution for this because it's a weird setup. It's this aluminum base, and I'd have to replicate these clips with some better metal or something to get a sturdy mount on this, but that's fine. We don't need it. I just needed one. I just wanted to have the passenger section lit up so we can see in there if I ever need to. If you're trying to do your own interior lights and you don't care how weird this looks and you can actually hide it pretty well, or you have a better mounting solution, this was only like 12 bucks. So you get 2 lights for 12 bucks and they're 500 lumens. They're pretty good, and it was the smallest thing I could find on Amazon. So I'll have a link for that in the description if you want to pick them up for yourselves. But that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you did, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.